Yo, what's going on, yo? And I know it's a change of scenery. I'm actually in my dining room chilling, just finished eating dinner. So I got a request to do a video like this, basically asking me, can you do a video on how, you download your music and then you go about organizing it and getting it all ready to go. So I said, hey, seems simple enough. Let me go ahead and knock it out. So I'm going to start off by turning the camera to my computer screen. I would do a screen flow session, but to be honest, my screen flow skills are not the greatest, and my computer's a little older, and the graphics card and all that. Let's just say when I run screen flow, I'm basically, it's like putting a real fat obese guy, trying to make him run, making him do a 40-yard sprint. So it's not the best and not the most fastest. So let's get into it. So I'm on Club Killer's website where I download a good amount of my music, and I'm going to go ahead and click MP3 pool. It's going to take me to their MP3 pool, of course. Now I'm going to look for some tracks. I'm going to download some tracks. As you can see right here, a quick little summary of their website. They have CK exclusives and updates where they have most of their exclusive stuff from their own producers and all that. Top 40 new releases, electronic dance new releases, hip hop new releases and updates, DJ tools, acapellas, and view more genres. So say I got a rave coming up, so let me go ahead and go to electronic dance and new releases. So let me go ahead and click this track. Let me check it out, preview it. I always fast forward to the drop. Okay, I like this track. Let me go ahead. I'm going to download it. Let me check out another track really quick. Okay, I like that track too. Let me go ahead and go download it. Now, I don't know how you guys have your computer set up, but I have my downloads go into my download folder on my Mac. So let me go ahead and minimize this screen, and then I'm going to go into my download folder. So I got 3 tracks in here downloaded. One I actually downloaded a little earlier. So see these 3 tracks right here? I'm going to go ahead and start to organize them. So basically what I do is I leave these 3 tracks open. I leave my download folder open. I go ahead, click on my quick little search thing right here, and I'm going to go to music, and then from here I'm going to go to music updates. Now this is where I keep all my, this is the system I'm currently running right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I see all these months, and I'm like, wait, I haven't made anything yet for this month. So let me go ahead and make a new folder because I have yet to organize my new music. So I'm going to go ahead and label this February. I know I spelled that wrong. I'm just going to put Feb because I'm a dummy. February 15th. Bam. So go ahead. So, but wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done there making folders. I'm not going to just grab this music and throw it in there. So what I'm going to do is this music, for the most part that I downloaded, is I would consider EDM. And then from there I could change it up in my Serato. So I'm just going to click these 3 EDM tracks and pop them over into this EDM folder in my new updates. Now if I downloaded hip hop songs, I would also make a folder for hip hop. If I have Latin, I would go ahead and put Latin, stuff like that. Now on a Mac, if you don't have snap to grid in your preferences for your file storage, name this one mix show. See, they're all ugly. So what I like to do is you right click and I do cleanup. You could do cleanup and it moves them, but I prefer cleanup by name, by kind, by date modified, date created, size, tags, whatever. I usually do by name. That way they're in alphabetical order. So there it is, bam. So I have that music, and now my downloads folder is clear. There's nothing in there. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Scratch Live. It doesn't matter whether you're using Serato DJ. I have Serato DJ as well, but I still catch myself doing Scratch Live, and we're going to do that. So I'm actually in the process of cleaning out a lot of music. I have a lot of music I really don't use. So I actually got rid of a bunch of crates that were just taking up too much space and vice versa. So let's go ahead and, not create a new crate. Let me delete that. So what do I have? I have new EDM. So let's put it in my newer EDM stuff. And as you can see, I got pink files. Like I said, I've been deleting stuff. I'm still trying to work on my Serato, but as most of you guys know, once you guys have such a big music library, it's almost impossible to clean it up. But we're gonna make it happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these songs in my E1 folder, and the reason it's called E1 folder is because this is a lot of the subs that I play at clubs where I can play a diverse genre of real dope twerk, you know, hip hop twists that have really crazy drops, and EDM and vice versa. And since I like these three songs and I feel like they could work in those types of situations, I'm going to go ahead and put them in those types of situations. Now, if I wanted to use those for a particular gig I have coming up, like a rave or something, I would go ahead and make a crate and name it the name of the rave or something like that. Like this one is EF. This one stood for Electric Fairy Tale, and you can see those songs for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my E1. I'm gonna click on my finder, it'll bring it up. So EDM, usually what I do is I grab the whole folder if they're all filled up and whatnot, and then I'll just launch it in. So I'll grab the whole folder and just launch it in. Now you might be thinking, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You should have probably just went in there and clicked the three you know, tracks that you had in there. Now when you do it, you're gonna have doubles in your Serato, and you are right. But what I like to do is I like to download music daily, and I like to use it the next day if possible, so I don't want to have to wait till the very end. So what I will do is I'll make an EDM2 folder, and this will stand for tomorrow when I download. You know what I'm saying? That way I could go ahead and use those tracks tonight, and I don't gotta worry about where I put them. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and analyze my songs. These are already analyzed, good to go. And yeah, they're somewhere in here, somewhere. I forgot what songs they were. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna double check that a couple of those songs are in there. So what was Mobium? But yep, Nubia. Let's go ahead. What I like about a lot of record pools is a lot of their music is already analyzed and ready to go. So you can see I already have 2 cue points already set that I didn't set myself. They did that for me. Thank you very much. Let's skip ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make a cue point right there. That's what I'm gonna want it. Put another cue point right there. So the reason I put cue points right there is this is a super long intro, as you can see. So say if I wanted to mix from here and I wanted to jump all the way to the jump or jump all the way to the bigger beat, I could go ahead and do that on beat. And I could just basically play around with this. So let me go ahead and exit Scratch Live. So some of you may be thinking, yo, but what about your external hard drives and stuff like that? Now, I'm going to go ahead and do that in a totally separate video because I feel that's a totally separate monster, even though they are very similar. Reason being, on my external, I put things on my external that's not... Alright, I have different externals. Let me break it down. I have one full backup. I have 2 backup externals that just back up everything. And then I have one external that I use in conjunction with my computer. And the reason I use one, I don't use it all the time, but when I use it, it's because that holds my videos. So what I put on that external is going to be completely different, and I'm going to go ahead and make another video about that in the near future. Usually what I do after this is at the end of the month or at the end of the couple weeks, after I feel like I've downloaded everything that I want to download for the month and I have everything set in my folder for February 2015, I'm going to go ahead and add that to another external. Go ahead and move that to my music updates in that external, and that's how I update my stuff. I update my Serato maybe like once every 2 months. I have plenty of updates and stuff like that, but that's how I go about downloading a song, where to put it in my computer, and go from there. Now, keep in mind when it comes to the Serato, you know, if you move some files around, please expect some pink tracks when you try to play them, and you know, make sure you re-import those into Serato, and you should be good to go. So, hope you guys enjoyed that quick little video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Andy Mac, motherfucker.